If you're reading this, man, what a line, right? It's a line that has kicked off so many digital farms. It's that quiet promise of a new life, a real escape from the 9-to-5 grind. And that letter is exactly where this journey begins too, with a small patch of land and a huge opportunity to build something special.
So today, we're trading our controllers for cardboard as we dive headfirst into Stardew Valley, the board game. I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know to survive and thrive in your very first year, from planting that first parsnip to hopefully making your grandpa proud.
Here's our game plan for today. First, we'll talk about your legacy. Like, what's the big picture here? Then, we'll see how the game flows through the seasons, cover what you can actually do on your turn, venture out beyond the farm, and finally, look at what it takes to actually win this thing.
All right, Section 1, your farming legacy. So what's it all for? I mean, you're going to be doing a lot of hard work in this game, but trust me, it's about so much more than just growing the biggest pumpkin. You have a much larger purpose in the valley.
This right here is the heart of the game. It's a cooperative effort, meaning you're all in it together. You have two massive objectives you have to complete before the year is up. First, you've got to achieve your grandpa's personal goals. And second, you have to restore the community center, all while that big, bad Joja corporation is breathing down your neck.
So you're basically juggling two different projects the entire game. On one hand, you've got these specific personal goals that Grandpa left for you. And on the other hand, you've got the needs of the entire town, which are represented by these things called bundles in the community center.
Okay, so Grandpa's goals are revealed right at the start. You'll draw 4 cards, and boom, you have a clear checklist. You never know what you're going to get. You might need to become a master angler, a rich entrepreneur, a social butterfly who knows everyone, or a brave adventurer who makes it to the very bottom of the mines.
Now, the community center, that's a whole different ballgame. Unlike Grandpa's goals, this whole thing is a mystery. You know you need to fix up 6 different rooms, but the specific items you need for each bundle, they start the game face down. You'll have to actually get out there and interact with the town just to figure out what you should be farming, fishing, or foraging for.
All right, so you know what your goals are, but how do you actually, play? Let's get into the structure of the game and see how a full year in the valley unfolds, season by season.
Every single round is broken down into 3 super simple phases. First up is the season phase. You draw a card and stuff happens. Then comes the planning phase. This is where you huddle up with your teammates and strategize. And finally, the action phase. Everybody gets to work. It's a simple rhythm you'll fall into pretty quick.
That season card is basically your guide for the round, and its little icons can have a huge impact. See a rain cloud? Awesome, that waters all your crops for you. A little gift box? That lets you use a cool ability from one of the villagers you've befriended. But that J symbol? Ugh, that's Jojo Corp making your life harder by blocking off an action space.
Okay, now for the really fun part. What can you actually do? This is where your strategy really comes to life, as you and your friends decide how to spend your precious time each turn.
The basic rule is simple. On your turn, you pick one single location on the board and take actions there. And the main hub, the place you'll probably spend a lot of your time, is right in the heart of the community. Pelican Town.
So, when you're in town, you've got options. You can head over to Pierre's to buy and plant seeds for your farm. You can try to make a new friend by giving a gift to one of the villagers. And, most importantly, you can visit the community center to finally reveal what's in those mystery bundles and donate any items you've managed to gather.
Making friends is absolutely vital. Here's how it works. You give a villager a resource you're holding. If they like it, you earn heart tokens. Now, these aren't just for you. They're a shared resource for the whole team. And these hearts are the currency you'll spend to reveal those hidden bundles back at the community center. See? It all connects.
But life in the valley isn't just about planting crops and socializing. There are resources to find and mysteries to uncover out in the wider world. Let's talk about what's beyond the farm.
12. Remember that number. It represents one of the game's biggest and baddest challenges, the mine. It's got 12 levels to explore, and you guessed it, reaching the very bottom is often one of Grandpa's goals. It's a dangerous trip, but oh man, the rewards can be huge.
So exploring the mine is kind of like a little push-your-luck minigame. You roll 2 dice, and the symbols you get point to a specific spot on the current map card. It's like a grid coordinate. Whatever's in that spot on the map, well, that's what you find. When you're in there, you're really hoping for one of 2 things. A staircase is great. That lets you go 1 level deeper into the mine. A monster icon, though, well, let's just say you better watch out. That means you have to deal with whatever nasty surprise is waiting for you on that level.
And of course, there's still more to do. You can head to one of the 3 different fishing spots to try and reel in a big one. You can go foraging in the woods for all sorts of seasonal goodies. And hey, don't forget the most fundamental job of all, watering your crops back on the farm so they actually grow.
So, you've farmed, you've mined, you've made friends, but how does it all come together in the end? Let's break down the final victory and defeat conditions.
Winning and losing really just comes down to a simple idea. You're all working together toward a very specific set of goals, but you are racing against a single relentless clock.
Let me be crystal clear on how you win. You have to do everything. It's not one or the other. That means completing all 4 of Grandpa's goals and restoring all 6 of the community center rooms by finishing their bundles. No cutting corners. And the lose condition? It's all about time. That deck of season cards represents 1 full year. If you draw the very last card from the winter deck and you still haven't completed both sets of objectives, the year ends, Joja Corp moves in, and the game is over. You lose.
It's a game of cooperation, careful planning, and, let's be honest, a little bit of luck. You'll need to balance your personal goals with the needs of the community, all under the pressure of that ticking clock. So the only question left is, do you and your friends have what it takes?